Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we'll see how to make a no-bake blueberry cheesecake, and that too without using a spring foam pan. So let's start now. So the first ingredient that I have taken are around 20 Marie biscuits. You can take any biscuits of your choice, and 1/4 cup of melted butter. Firstly, we'll crush these Marie biscuits into a fine powder, and then we'll add the melted butter into it. So now I have crushed the Marie biscuits into a fine powder. Let's add the butter into it. We won't be adding all the butter at the same time. I've added half the butter and now I'll mix it. As you can see that we need more butter for our biscuit crumble. So I'll be adding a little more butter. Make sure to add it in parts as required. What we want to achieve at the end is a fine wet sand-like texture. Now, as I don't have a spring foam pan, I'll be using a 6-inch cake tin and lining it with butter paper. This is an acetate sheet that I have cut according to the size of the tin, and I'll be placing it as shown. The height of the sheet should actually be of the height of the tin. I realized this later and cut it accordingly. Now we'll add our prepared biscuit crumble to the pan and spread it evenly so that it is easier to set it. Use a spoon to press the crumble firmly to the base. Next, I'll be using a flat bottom bowl to press this crumble nicely. Make sure to press it nicely on all sides. Once it's done, we'll have to set this in the fridge for around 20 minutes. Next, we have taken 3/4 cup of whipping cream and we'll beat this cream along with the help of an electric beater. Start at slow speed and then increase the speed gradually. You can see that now we have got stiff peaks and our whipped cream is perfectly done. Here I have taken cream cheese. This is Delecta cream cheese. You get it in a small pack of 150 grams. We'll be using this 150 gram cream cheese now. I tried using a hand whisk, but it was too difficult as I'm used to using an electric beater, so I switched back to it later. We do not beat the cream cheese at a very high speed. We have to keep it at the minimum speed. Our cream cheese is smooth now and it's done. Next, we'll add in powdered sugar. This is 1/4 cup of powdered sugar. I'll just mix it with a spatula first, otherwise it will splutter around everywhere and create a great mess. We don't want that happening. Next, we'll blend it with the blender. And it's done. I've added 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence now. Give it a slight mix. And done. So now our cream cheese is ready and our whipped cream was also ready. I'll add in the cream cheese mixture into the whipped cream and mix it nicely. While mixing this, we are not going to use the electric beater, just a simple cut and fold method with the spatula. Next, I have taken half cup of chopped white chocolate compound and melted it in a microwave. Now I'll add this in the cream mixture. This white chocolate will help in setting our cream properly, so we won't be using any gelatin for this. Let's add our cream mixture to the biscuit crumble that we had placed earlier in the fridge. Spread this evenly. For this purpose, you can use a spatula, a spoon, or a palette knife, anything that you're comfortable with. After we are done spreading it evenly, we'll keep it in the fridge for an hour. After removing it out of the fridge, we'll be transferring it to the cake board. Place the cake board right over your tin and flip it slowly. Be patient and do not hurry in this step. Next, we'll tap gently on the top of the tin to release the base. Then slowly we'll remove the tin and we can see it has come out properly. We'll be removing the butter paper very gently, otherwise the crumble will lose its shape. take another cake board, place it in the center, align it properly and then flip. Now the crumble has been transferred to the base and our cheesecake is in its perfect shape too. I'm going to use this ready-made blueberry topping from Mala's. We get this small packet. Spread it properly on the cake with the help of a spoon. I have added a link for all the products that I have used in the description box. So if you want to know more about the products, you can check it. After we are done spreading the blueberry filling evenly, we'll place this in the fridge for next 10 minutes. Then using a scissor, we'll cut the acetate sheet very gently. We don't want to spoil the shape of our cheesecake. Next, keep your hand steady and pull the sheet slowly. You can see that our cheesecake is ready. How perfect those layers look, right? Let's cut it. Doesn't this look like the perfect slice of cheesecake? Let's taste it now. Trust me guys, this tastes very delicious. Definitely give it a try. Thank you all for watching this video. Please make sure to like, comment and share this video and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't done it yet. Stay tuned for the upcoming videos.